When I audit someone's client path from the first time a stranger finds them to the moment they're ready to buy, I'm looking for a very specific kind of journey. I'm looking at how you're taking someone from cold to warm. And today I want to talk you through the version of that path that I teach and why I like it. Because it's not the only way to do this, it's just a really good way, especially if you're building on solid ground instead of playing a numbers game. Welcome back to She's Built Like a CEO. I'm Brooke. If you're building a business to fund the life you actually want, this is the show for you. This is where we're going to talk about what matters, what doesn't, and how to build accordingly so you can have the life you want and the business you dream of. Let's get into it. So here's the path I'm talking about. Usually it starts on social media where someone finds you by reel or a post or a story that someone shared. And that's the top of it. That's the cold part because they don't know you yet. And from there, one thing that can happen is they just keep watching. They follow you, they hang around, they get to know you over time through your content, and it should be a part of your marketing. A lot of people do come in that way and warm up slowly just by sticking around. So don't discount that. But a lot of people will fast track that. Instead of following you for 6 months hoping to get warm, they'll grab something free from you. A freebie, a lead magnet, a quick, useful thing that gives them a small win and then lets them see how you work up close. And that free thing does a few jobs at once. It gives them a taste of you. First of all, it shows them how you think. It gives them a reason to trust you a little bit, and it moves them off social media and onto your email list. Here's why I love that particular path. Social media is loud. It's noisy, it's crowded, it's chaotic, and you don't own any of it. Your account could disappear tomorrow and take every follower with it. You're renting space on someone else's platform, and you're competing with everyone else renting that same space. Your email list is different. You own it, and you control it. When you move someone from social to your email, you've taken them out of a noisy place and into a space that is yours, a great, warm space to build a relationship. And that's the whole point of a freebie or a lead magnet. It's the bridge from the place you don't control to the place that you do. It's the path that takes them from cold, out in the noise, to warm in a space that's yours. That's the direct line. And that's what I'm looking for when I audit people's accounts. Is it the only way? No. Because there's tons of ways to do this. You can absolutely take someone straight from Instagram to buying your paid offer. No email list in the middle. That's how I get some of my clients because I make it really simple. They can grab something for free or they can buy from me right there. Clear and simple. Both doors are open and easy to walk through. And you'll also hear people teach that you don't need to warm anyone up at all because if you say exactly the right things to exactly the right people, you're going to pull in ready buyers straight from the cold. And that's true. It can work. But here's the thing about that version. It works with a lot of numbers in mind. To convert cold people straight into buyers without warming them up, you need a lot of them to be coming through that door. And the more people you put in front of your content, the more likely some of them will buy. That is true. But it does lean on volume. Big reach, big following, big top of funnel. When the numbers are huge, a small conversion rate still means sales. But it's all on a platform you do not control. But if that's you, and you've got the reach and it's working, that's beautiful. Keep going. But that's not usually who I'm talking to. I'm usually talking to the woman with a smaller following or a newer business or someone who just pivoted and is rebuilding an audience from a different direction. Someone who doesn't have the giant top of funnel numbers to play that game and honestly might not even want to. For her, relying on volume to convert cold traffic is a losing setup because she doesn't have the volume. What she needs is a really good foundation. A direct line that takes the right people from cold to warm deliberately without needing thousands of them to make it work. And that's what this path does. It doesn't need you to go viral. It doesn't need you to have a huge following. What it needs is the right people, a clear free offer that gives them a win, and a warm space you own to build that relationship in. It's a foundation you can actually stand on instead of hoping the numbers get big enough to save you. So, is this the only way to run your marketing? No, not even close. There are a lot of ways, and some of them don't look anything like this. But if you're building something solid without a massive following and you want a path that takes people from this noisy place that you don't own to a quiet place that you do, this is the one that I would hand you. A direct line from cold to warm, built on the right people instead of just a lot of them. And when I audit these paths, That's exactly what I'm checking. Is the line direct, or is it leaking people somewhere between the first hello and the warm yes? That's the whole thing. I'll see you next time. If you want to talk through what's actually happening in your business, that's why I'm here. The link to contact me is in the show notes. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next Tuesday.